So, 30 TikToks in 30 days. The idea was simple. It's never been done before, at least by me on any of the social media accounts that I own, but that's beside the point. The point is, this would be a social experiment. I would wake up, have a cup of coffee, write some emails to my clients, post a TikTok. It was simple. It wasn't difficult. It was gonna be this smooth process to then 30 days later, I would wake up and my TikTok channel would just explode. How's it going, everybody? Derek here, and I just wanted to show you my little social experiment that I did, my 30 TikToks in 30 days. Here are a couple of my favorite TikToks that I made. I'm just gonna put a couple up so you guys can see them.
This is Road Leader, I'm going in! How you doing back there, R2?
How people think editing works.
Damn, what is that, bro?
Do you want to form an alliance with me?
Absolutely, I do.
Good, excellent.
You can see kind of what I did with them. I just took these popular sounds that were happening, or sound clips on TikTok that people were using in their own life or with their own jobs, and making comedy pieces about them, and I revamped them into what I do as a videographer and photographer. And I think that worked out pretty well, and I really enjoyed doing it. In a way, it felt like little mini comedy sketches that I was able to complete, and I enjoy that. I really like short form video, so anything between a second to 30 seconds, that's like my time frame of video that I really like. So TikToks kind of fall right on in there. And being that the platform is video centric, I really enjoy that as well because I do video. I used to do photography. I don't do very much of it anymore. And so I just found that it was a video only app that actually really kind of intrigued me. And I got into the Instagram game late. You know, everyone was using it for a couple years, and then I got into it, and it's fun, but it's really hard to grow on Instagram organically. And what I heard with TikTok is there's a lot more potential for growth. My TikTok channel didn't explode. We're at 800 subscribers, and we are only 200 away from hitting that golden 1,000 subscribers. And I would love to get there as soon as possible, and it can only be done if you help us out. I'm talking to you out there. Listen, go down below, hit that subscribe button, help us out, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment that you subscribed, tell us what number you are. We want to know where you line up in that 800 to 1,000 mark. And if you're over 1,000, keep commenting. We will not be upset. Anyways, back to the video. So today's about 3 days after my 30 mark. It's August 2nd, and my results are 57 followers and 889 likes. It's not bad. It was really, really fun to do this. That Star Wars TikTok, I think, made up for about half of those likes. And that was actually one of the things I noticed. That one did the best. And I kind of had to think about, why did the Star Wars one do the best? And I think it's because Star Wars is such a popular culture thing going on right now with Disney Plus, with The Mandalorian and all these other shows, and you know, the new movies and in Disneyland and all the new parks. And Star Wars is really a very talked about subject right now. And I think that because I used the Star Wars hashtag and the Star Wars sound, I think that gave me the most like boost out of all of my TikToks because it had a larger audience, right? With videography and photography only, that's kind of a smaller audience. So we started out the month on July 4th. I was a couple days late taking this screenshot, but I had 22 followers and 109 likes. It wasn't bad. So that was based off of some of the posts that I had posted before when I was doing the podcast later last year. Up until January, I was posting a couple TikToks with the Instagram posts that I made to promote my podcast. But those weren't really made for TikTok, and they didn't perform that well. So I went with the #1 editor first, And then I went into the convincing my wife I need a $10,000 camera. And those two did really good off the bat. And then it kind of trickled off. And so one of the things I noticed, my wife also started her TikTok channel at this, here in the summer. And those first 2 or 3 posts you do, I think TikTok actually gives you a boost of views because it's kind of to keep you going and keeping you there, because it kind of trickled off for me. It was like 1,000 right off the bat, and then I averaged 200 every time after that. And then I got that Star Wars one, and that one peaked again with a lot of views, and then it kind of trickled off after that back down to 200. So I feel like it averages around 200, but then it grows, above that for something that's a little more views and it's a little bit more popular. So like I said, I also took these posts and I put them on Instagram. Instagram's kind of going to battle against TikTok because TikTok is so popular right now and so many people are on that platform that they started Reels, and Reels is kind of their Instagram's version of TikTok, right? And you can slide through the videos and just see video clips that are 60 seconds or less, or maybe more than that now, not sure exactly. But what's great about making these TikToks is I was able to put them on Instagram after making them on TikTok. So I kind of got, 2 uses out of every post. So going through the page here, you can see there's actually different results when it comes to each video and which ones did better than others. The Star Wars one didn't really pick up that much steam on Reels, but sometimes I forget to be thankful for the job I have. That one had a lot of likes. I didn't expect this video to do that well. It was literally just a slider shot that I put together of me editing, and I just kept the focus on me and my headphones. And that was it. And I put a little song over it. And on Reels, that one did 1,454 views. I think that was the biggest one. No, also the convincing my wife I need a camera for 10 grand. That one also did really well. So it just varied, I think, platform by platform, because these were posted at the same time and using different hashtags. And I have more followers on Instagram, so I think that those videos went a little bit further there. But it was very equal to what was happening on TikTok, even though I only had 25 followers there at the time. Or as I grew, I got maybe 30 or 40 through the month. But yeah, that's kind of how it worked for me. All right, so some of the lessons learned, like I said, the consistency was something that I needed to work on a little bit better. Time of day when I posted the post, I think needs to be more consistent. Finding out when my audience is most active on the platform is definitely something that I need to figure out. And I think that my time frame is really kind of like between 4 p.m. and like 7 p.m. That's kind of the range that I like to do, because people are getting off work, they're on their phones. That's the range that I think I like to hit. Some of the ones in the later evening still worked pretty well, because the next morning it would rack up views and likes then. So it kind of spread it out longer, which wasn't bad. Another pros and cons thing that I had to come across was I shot all of these in camera on the Sony FX3, and there was some difficulties with that. There was a stitch one, which you need to stitch with another person's TikTok. So you hit the stitch button on their TikTok, and then you film your version and you can put it up against theirs. So theirs goes first and then yours. Well, you can't actually do that if you film it in camera. And I didn't know that until after I had filmed it. So you lose that little extra, stitch in the description that then links you to their video and what they have done. So, that was rough. I was able to put the hashtag in there that says Stitch and tag the original creator of the video, which I suggest doing that to people out there. If you're gonna copy other people's videos in any way, give them credit, or at least, credit them in some way that you are using their content with yours. Definitely something you need to do. But I was able to still write it in there, but it wasn't like digitally connected, and TikTok didn't probably know it that way. So I don't know if that affected those type of TikToks that way, but I like doing everything in camera. That was a lot of fun. That was the only con of doing it in camera. I had a lot of fun playing with this new camera and doing it all in camera. And actually, a fun fact, the first half of my TikToks were all done in S-Cinetone. So I got the new FX3, I was shooting them all in S-Cinetone, and then the second half is all in S-Log2. So there's actually like a transition period where my TikToks were in 2 different picture profiles. I like the S-Log2 look a little bit more. I got a little bit more dynamic range out of it in my shot. I don't really need it that much. I'm in an office with controlled light, but I feel like the S-Log footage just looked better. I'm filming this in S-Log2, and this camera over here is also in S-Log2. An extra little thing here for execution-wise, I did pre-film these. I would film 4 or 5 at a time because setting up all my equipment with my camera and my lights every day it's doable, but I like to film 4 or 5 of them in a row. So my trick would be I would just change my shirt color, and then I would do like my first 3 of them with my hair done, and then like I'd do 2 or 3 of them with a hat, and then I'd switch the shirts out, and then I'd have like 5 or 6 days worth of content all filmed in one day. If you have a busy schedule, this might work for you. You know, you don't want to, if trends with sounds and things like that are happening, you probably want to hit those first and get those out as soon as possible. But if you're doing a post that's kind of from the past, or you're copying a song that's already kind of spiked view-wise and it's been out for a while, then you know you can pre-stage those videos. But like the Dom Toretto one that I did, I filmed that and put it out the same day because it was something that was trending and I had an idea that I wanted to make with it. All right, that's it. TikTok 30 and 30. It was a lot of fun. It was really great. And I'm gonna keep going. That's what I got out of this. It's something that I enjoyed, and I'm gonna keep making these little comedy sketches because it's able to do something creative for me that I find fun. And I think that's what you should do. If you find these things fun, or you watch content that's something that you enjoy, create some of that content. Because like for me with this YouTube channel, I ingest YouTube videos on a daily basis. That's my main source of viewing videos, is YouTube on TV. My wife hates it. I'm doing it all the time, and I'm sorry. I will try to watch, you know, Hulu or Netflix or something else, but too much YouTube. I know, and I'm sorry. So challenge yourself. Try something new. Put yourself outside of that comfort zone, and you might be surprised on what happens. All right, so that's it. I don't really know how to end this video. It's been a while, so I'm just gonna walk away. See you later. All right, thank you very much for watching this video. We are at 800 out of 1,000 subscribers to hit our 1,000 subscriber goal. We are almost there. So if you can just go down below and hit that subscribe button, it would help us out greatly. We can hit that 1,000 goal, and man, it would be great if I can do that here in the month of August. If I did do this in the month of August, leave a comment below and tell me if I did it or not. Give me a congratulations. If I'm not there, tell your friends to help us out. Hit subscribe. Get people here. Help us, please. Please, I have no friends.